Welcome to my YouTube channel, Road Rider. Today, I'm bringing you an in-depth, rider-focused review of the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-1000, leader-class Ninja that blends race-bred DNA with everyday usability in a way that's pure Kawasaki. Aggressive, purposeful, and engineered for riders who want a machine that feels alive beneath them. If you've been eyeing a flagship sport machine that can dominate a twisty mountain road on Sunday, handle a weekday commute with surprising refinement, and still carry the poise of a track weapon, stick with me. Let's start with the first impression, because Kawasaki always knows how to make an entrance. The stance of the Ninja ZX-10R is low, long, and athletic, with bodywork that channels air aggressively from nose to tail. The signature Kawasaki face, those piercing, predatory headlights tucked into sharp fairing lines, means business. Fairing isn't just pretty, it's sculpted for stability, feeding the rammer system and smoothing airflow around the rider at speed. Integrated aero elements, from the muscular tank pads to the winglet-inspired edges of the side cowl, deliver a planted front end when you're pushing hard. Swing a leg over, and the ergonomics deliver that familiar Ninja handshake. Sporty. Yes, but not punishing. The seat two-peg triangle is compact and supportively firm, keeping your hips loaded and your torso naturally leaning forward. The clip-ons are set to give you lever precision without squashing your wrists on longer rides. What I love here is the balancing act. Kawasaki wants you to feel like you're on a true superbike. Yet the tweaks to seat foam density, bar angle, and tank scallops make it easier to lock in with your lower body. Whether you're trail braking into a late apex or simply cruising through town, the tank is a masterpiece of function, shaped so you can hang off comfortably on track days, but also wide enough up top for a relaxed forearm perch on the highway. Fire up the 998cc inline-four and the character is unmistakable, smooth at idle, crisp on blips, and building to a spine-tingling howl as the revs climb. It's a soundtrack that says, "I'm civilized when you need me to be, and ferocious when you ask." The ride-by-wire throttle feels immediately well-calibrated. There's no sloppy dead zone. Your right wrist input translates into clean linear response. In the low and mid-range, Ninja is surprisingly tractable, perfect for slicing through city traffic or flowing along a back road in third gear. Twist deeper and the top-end rush arrives relentless, urgent, and downright addictive. Don't ride this engine, you conduct it. Let's talk electronics, because the 2025 ZX-1000 doesn't just throw acronyms at you, integrates them into a cohesive rider experience. You get multiple power modes that tailor output from gentle to full tilt, and a comprehensive traction control system with IMU-informed logic. That IMU is constantly reading pitch, roll, and yaw, so cornering traction, wheel lift mitigation, and brake support feel transparent. Instead of nannying you mid-corner, the system lets you exploit grip with confidence. It's advanced engine braking. Control allows you to fine-tune how the bike settles on corner entry. Choose a looser roll-in when you want the back to drift slightly into the line, or tighten it up for maximum stability when the surface is sketchy. There's launch assistance for those days you're feeling spicy. And a bidirectional quick shifter that's a joy to use, positive on upshifts, buttery on downshifts when paired with the auto blipper. It's the kind of setup that makes you feel like a rider coach is hiding in the ECU, helping you ride cleaner, faster. It's unsafer. The chassis is the unsung hero here. Kawasaki's aluminum twin-spar frame remains a benchmark for high-speed stability and accurate feedback. It's stiff where it needs to be around the swing arm pivot and headstock, yet tuned to communicate what the front tire is doing. Fully adjustable setup, think big piston technology at the front, and a well-controlled, linkage-assisted rear delivers superb compliance over rough roads while giving you the support you need when charging hard. On a bumpy mountain run, you'll appreciate how the fork keeps its composure over mid-corner ripples, keeping the front tire planted and your confidence high. On track, a couple of clicks on compression and rebound, and the whole bike tightens. Up less pitch on the brakes, crisper direction changes, and more feedback when you're right on the edge. If your riding includes a mix of commuting, spirited weekend rides, and occasional track days, this tunable suspension is a huge advantage. brakes? Spatan. The front setup has superb power with a progressive lever feel, and the ABS especially its cornering logic and intervenes smoothly. You can trail brake deep without mid-corner pulses upsetting your line. One area where the ZX-10R shows its maturity is throttle mapping and drivetrain polish. Low-speed manners are better than you'd expect for a big-bore sport machine. Clutch take-up is linear, and the gearbox is reassuringly precise. First to second is clean with the quick shifter, and neutral is easy to find when the engine's hot. Around town, you can ride it smoothly at 3,000 to 4,000 revolutions per minute without surging. The TFT display is crisp, bright, and readable in direct sunlight. The dash integrates turn-by turnstile prompts when paired to your phone via Kawasaki's app, and you get ride logging and basic notifications without turning the bike into a smartphone on wheels. The fairing and screen punch a surprisingly calm pocket of air at highway speeds. First, the daily run. Early morning cool air, the city just waking up. The Ninja ZX-10R warms quickly. Clutch out a few short-shifted gears, and you're gliding. It never feels like a beast you're trying to timid. It feels like a thoroughbred pacing itself, saving its power for when it matters. Fuel economy won't rival a commuter twin, but the mapping keeps things efficient if you're sensible. Second, the weekend escape. You roll into the foothills. Tarmac turns serpentine. Ask more from the chassis, and it responds with eagerness. Vision up, brake with one finger, downshift with the auto blip. Lean, look, roll on. The mid-range torque pulls you between corners. Without constant gear change? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.